What's up, my little people? I saw that you guys really liked last week's video on stock recommendations, so I thought to myself, personally, I am a dividend investor. As Kevin O'Leary, Mr. Wonderful, would always say,
if you look at the volatility in the market around names that don't pay dividends, they're extremely volatile because there's no cushion of yield. What's the value of a stock that never returns capital to its shareholders?
In this video, I will tell you the top Jamaican dividend stocks that you can potentially look to invest in. All of these stocks pay over 4.4% and also tell you which date they normally pay out on, so you can jump on if you want to. So with that said, let's dive in. In no particular order, the first stock is Supreme Ventures, or better known as Cashpot. If by some miracle you missed all 5 draws per day on TVJ, well, Supreme Venture Group has earned the title of premier gaming and entertainment provider in Jamaica. What started out as a vision to operate a successful gaming entity developed into a broad spectrum of gaming brands and entertainment companies that have been ingrained in the fabric of the Caribbean, especially in its home country, Jamaica. Supreme Ventures was formed in 1995 by its 3 founding directors, former chairman Paul Hu, deputy chairman Ian Levy, and the late Peter Stewart. On June 25, 2001, SVL launched its lottery operation with 28 employees and 2 out of the 3 games that it was licensed to offer, Lucky 5 and Cashpot. Dollars came on stream after in January 2003. Supreme Ventures currently offers 11 lottery games through its network of 1,200 agents. You have Cashpot, Hot Pick, Pick 2, Pick 3, Pick 4, Lucky 5, Top Draw, Dollars, Lotto, Super Lotto, Money Time, and its latest scratchers. They also have iBet Supreme, which is a sports betting game, SVREL, which is a horse racing and a business hub that, in a nutshell, helps small and medium businesses manage their accounting, marketing, information technology, corporate secretarial services, and human resource and administration. SVL also owns Caymanas Park under the company name Supreme Ventures Racing and Entertainment Limited, SVREL. The company pays out a dividend of 4.5% and normally pays 4 times for the year and essentially pays every quarter. So it normally pays the 3rd, the 5th, the 8th, and the 11th. The price to book ratio is 17.24 and the PE ratio is 29.10. compared to the industry average of negative 0.67 and 24.98 respectively. And similarly is the reason for the negative price to book ratio. It's a shell company. The next stock is Stanley Motor Limited. The company was established in 1948 by its founder, Mr. Stanley Motor. For many decades, it was successfully engaged in the sale and rental of electrical appliances in Jamaica. In 1983, it was acquired by Mooson Group and continued to operate until 1988, following which it became a dormant subsidiary. In 2015, Mooson Group selected Stanley Motor as the vehicle through which it would develop the 58 HWT project. In 2016 and 2017, Stanley Motor acquired properties located at 58 Half-a-Tree Road in Kingston from Mooson Group. Today, Stanley Motor owns all the properties either directly or through its own subsidiary, Unit Capital. The long and short of the situation is Stanley Motors Limited is a real estate company that collects rent from roughly 5 locations situated in roughly the same area. The property borders Half-a-Tree Road on the west, the National Housing Trust on the south, Richmond Avenue on the north, and the Marriott Court Hotel and Ligani Club on the east. Unit 1, 2, and 3 are all currently in use in the business process outsourcing industry, or call center. Collectively, these buildings have the capacity to host 3,300 call center seats and 5,000 employees. Unit 4 is used by 2 technology firms and also houses the office of the management company. And Unit 5, which is generally known as General Accident Building. It is located directly on Half Way Tree Road on the southwest corner of the property. General Accident engages in insurance, financial services, and medical industry. The company pays out a dividend of 4.46% and typically pays out 3 times for the year, which normally is on the latter part of the 3rd, latter part of the 8th, and the latter part of the 11th. The price to book ratio is 0.71, PE ratio is 4.85. Compared to the industry average, it is 0.78 and 12.17. The third company is Trans-Jamaica Highway, or Highway 2000. This company really is a cash cow. The Highway 2000 East-West is a network of Jamaican tolled roadways developed by Trans Highway and operated by Jamaican Infrastructure Operator. It has 43.5 kilometers between Kingston and Maypen and 6.4 kilometers between Portmore and Kingston. It has 4 sales office and toll plazas. They are located in Vineyard, Spanish Town, Portmore, and Maypen. It is open 24/7. It never closes. And that's really not much. It's a really simple company. If you know Portmore and you cross the toll, then you know why it's a cash cow. It pays out a dividend of a whopping 7.25%, and it normally pays out once per year, normally in the latter part of November to the early part of December. Its PB ratio is 2.06 and its PE ratio is 27.22 compared to the industry average, which is 1.78 and 19.13 respectively. The fourth stock is Sterling Investment USD. Sterling Asset Management Limited is a licensed security dealer regulated by the FSC of Jamaica with assets under management of excess $200 million US. Sterling Asset Management was born from the financial crisis in Jamaica at the turn of the 21st century. In 2000, the Jamaican financial markets were still recovering from a major meltdown between 1990 and 1996. The Jamaican to US dollar exchange moved from $6.50 per US dollar to 40.01 Jamaican dollars to 1 US. During this crisis, 10 Jamaican financial institutions disappeared and investors were fleeing from the dramatic loss in value of their savings, pensions, and investments. Sterling provides attractive returns for medium to long-term investors at relatively low risk in hard currency. As the first institution to exclusively offer USD-denominated products, they were able to provide investment opportunities that would insulate investors from local risk, which is basically protect them from the currency fluctuation. Products that had not been accessible to the local investors previously and has been in operation since 2001. Sam is a fully serviced financial planner, fund manager, and global security trader specializing in but not limited to US dollar investments. It has a dividend payout ratio of 5% and it typically pays twice a year. It normally pays the first part of the 3rd and the last part of the 8th. It has a price to book ratio of 0.79. It has a PE ratio of 7.76 compared to the industry average of 1.40 and 11.04 respectively. Ironically, I left the best for last. The company is Carreras. Carreras Limited is the leading marketer and distributor of cigarettes and tobacco related products in Jamaica. The company is a publicly listed company with local and international ownership. Jamaica shareholders owning approximately 49.6% of the company, with majority interest being held by the British American Tobacco. The company currently markets and distributes the following brands: Craveney, Mataran, Dunhill, Rothman, Pall Mall, Newport, and Parliament. This is a very profitable company with profits being in the billions, and having majority market share in the industry does help as well. It is personally one of my favorite companies as it relates to dividend. And with a dividend payout of 10.32%, you'll understand why. It pays 4 times for the year, essentially pays every quarter. So the 3rd, the 6th, the 8th, and the 12th. And has a PB ratio of 24.06, a PE ratio of 11.81, compared to the industry average is 13.73 and 11.88 respectively. That's really it. Thank you guys for watching. Just remember that past performance don't guarantee future results, and if you want to get Excel tracker, just DM me on Instagram. So as always, invest wisely and do your own due diligence, because I'm not a financial advisor. But love you guys, catch you in the next video. Peace.